Hello, long time no see. Figured we would do another video because we have a new product that we are absolutely in love with. These are alcohol inks. The brand that we mainly use is Pixis. I have some other inks from other brands, but all of the inks and the solutions and the supplies we have are Pixis. So let's see where we go with this. This is, I guess, introduction to a new product. So we paint on a wide variety of rocks. Most recently, I have found these Santorini stones, also called Thassos tile. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. And this my friend just gave me. It's just a little white porcelain tile. Super, super shiny, high gloss. The type of surface that you paint on with alcohol paints really makes a difference. So there's the high gloss of the tile. Some of these stones we have are honed, which is kind of almost glossy, but not quite. Some of them are high gloss, and then some of them, like just these plain tumbled ones, are just kind of matte. They're flat. They do not have any shine except for the little crystals in them. And it makes a difference in how your rocks turn out. I think the best example I can give is that alcohol inks move and act differently on shiny surfaces. So these are the polished tiles that I got, and the inks, they look different. They're amazing. They have very crisp edges. They help the ink move around smoothly, so when it dries, it looks different. I used similar, not exact colors on the other kind of surface of the rock, which is not polished, and you can see the difference. It's a little bit more muted. The colors aren't as defined, but they're still beautiful. It's just that these shiny stones, the shiny surfaces, polished surfaces, treat the ink differently. So you're going to get two different kinds of results depending on the kind of surface you use. These are some recent backgrounds I did with the Pixis inks on the not shiny surfaces. You can see they're still beautiful. They're still very well defined. They're just not as defined as they are on a very, very polished surface. These are polished surface. The inks just do different things. I don't know how to describe it other than it just makes it look totally different, but the same. So they're just as beautiful on any surface. I prefer these white surfaces because the inks really, really can do their thing. I haven't done a lot of alcohol inks on darker surfaces or other rocks because I'm still so absolutely enamored with what is happening with these tiles. These are some of the non-porous. I guess non-porous and porous maybe be better to describe these. The polished stones are really non-porous. They paint differently. The ink looks differently on them. They're very, very vivid and crisp. These are some ones I finished, painted over, ready to put some resin on them. And then these are some of the more matte, more porous. And you can see that the ink kind of soaks into it. Just looks a little bit more muted, but still really, really cool. So all of these are done, painted on the top, ready to seal. But I guess the biggest difference is your surface matters with alcohol inks. I have not done alcohol inks on paper or anything else, just these stones. Why screw up a good thing, right? Well, that's it for the first video introduction There's so much. I have to start somewhere. I will try and do a lot more specifics in the next few videos, but I'm gonna put my Pinterest at the end of this video. And I opened a new Instagram account for just the rocks. So it's still a baby account. It's growing. Go there, join it. And I can't wait to see some of your creations. Thank you.